Zvurikubvunzwa nevanhu vakawanda muZimbabwe, it seems cancer is the leading cause of death.
But death from cancer of the cervix, it's always a shame. Because we can do something about it. The knowledge iripo, machiremba aripo, ma clinics are open. It has been shown that frequent ejaculation protects from cancer of the prostate.
Komafata vai vanodini chiremba?
So it's unfortunate anyone who is a man will get this type of cancer. Atina kuti munhu usachafanayo.
Is Star FM sounding good all the time? It is now time for Wellness Wednesday. And joining us live in studio is our radio doctor, Galaxy radio doctor, Dr. Stephen Ganyani. Good morning, Mamkase Chiremba.
Good morning, Vikendi.
Kurise kumba.
Akumba kwakanaka ndrukufara.
Wonderful. Doctor, nasi tine question and answer session yedu, but then nangoti titange tichivunza zvurikubvunzwa nevanhu vakawanda muZimbabwe. It seems cancer is the leading cause of death worldwide, and Zimbabwe is the same thing yekuti macases atirikunzwa awandisa panhau dzemacancer, vanhu vari kutya.
So cancer, whilst it's a dread disease, we should talk about two zvakanyanyisa kukosha. The first thing that we should talk about is your genetics. So genetics and the environment. Zviri two izvo ndozvo zvinogona kukonzera cancer. And now maybe we should talk about the two commonest cancers in Zimbabwe. Let's talk about cancer of the cervix. In ladies, the commonest cancer in Zimbabwe is cancer of the cervix. Globally, the cancer that's the commonest in ladies is breast cancer. But because in Zimbabwe, and we're in Zimbabwe, the commonest cancer in ladies is cancer of the cervix. I'll talk about it. Cancer of the cervix, cancer irikusumuka kubva pamuromo wechibereko. Muromo wechibereko ndo uri kuzazasi pachibereko. And ipapa area iyoyo, you find kuti chinonyanyisa kukonzera kuti cancer itange. It's a virus which is sexually transmitted, runs human papilloma virus. So rine serotypes akawanda anodarika 100, but pa 100 serotypes this cancer causing virus 4 ndo I mean 2 ndo akakosha for cancer of the cervix. The other 2 akakosha for warts. So you find that this virus rinokonzera warts, rinokonzera zvakare cancer of the cervix. So because rinokonzera zvinhu izvi zviri two, munhu ane mawarts anofanira kunge ari worried about it, not worried but concerned about their possibility of developing cancer. Sure practices edu mu Southern Africa ekuti vanhu, you find some people they shun the condom. Yet the condom should protect you from sexually transmitted infections. Anozova ndiwo ari kukonzera cancer iyi. So we should have more and more people taking up the condom. Anyanyisa kukosha zvakare immunosuppression pa cancer the cervix. When your immunity goes down, your risk of getting the cancer of the cervix rises. And we know the commonest cause of immunosuppression in Southern Africa is HIV/AIDS. So this is a preventable disease, unfortunately. Vanhu vari kutofa necancer yecervix vanondirwadza. Each time vanonzwa kuti munhu abatwa necancer yecervix anondirwadza, because this is something that can be prevented. Tinokwanisa kuibata achiri mazai. Tikaibata ari mazai, we can remove them. Munhu otorarama upenyu hwakanaka, otoregera kutodevelopa the cancer that we are talking about. So it's very important for ladies who are sexually active, and that's the majority of ladies, to go for screening. So we have pap smear, we have VIAC, and we also have liquid-based cytology. Yakada kufanana ne pap smear. Methods ekuscreena cancer anokwanisa kutosave ama lives akawanda. In fact, let's talk about the developed world. How have they been able to get rid of this infection? They haven't been able to eradicate it completely, but they've saved their populations, and they've done it through vaccination for HPV virus, and they've also done it through screening for this type of cancer. So we need to have our ladies taking it up.
Vaccine, is it not for like younger girls?
Currently, it's the government has rolled out that girls be vaccinated for this virus. But actually, you could give it at any age. You could give it at any age. The only problem in it can be when we are looking at a population level, we can't target everyone because the budget becomes untenable.
Okay.
So that's the situation. Government can target asat are sexually active, but we can actually vaccinate for everyone. In fact, the literature that I've been reading points to the fact that anyone, even those who have other types or other serotypes of the HPV virus, can still be vaccinated for the important serotypes that cause the cancer. In men, the commonest cancer that we should talk about is cancer of the prostate. And cancer of the prostate, unfortunately for men, hatina kuziva the cause kuti yakamira sei. It's unlike kuCA cervix kwatatotaura kudhara kuti the cause tiri it's a virus. Kuvarume, we don't know the cause, and we cannot run away from it. We don't have methods of running away from it. However, screening for it from the age of 40 is important. So you screen for cancer of the cervix by having an examination na chiremba. Chiremba vachata inonzi digital rectal examination. Vanoifana kunzwa the cervix nechigunu. Not the cervix, but the prostate. Sorry, I talk about the cervix a lot. The prostate, vachishandisa his digit. Vanofeel at the prostate. Wen's got in mapundu because whilst he feels the prostate, vanonzwa mapundu. Because cancer of the prostate is known to develop more from its periphery. Kumaside ekunzi. So patinoibata unotomanzwa mapundu. Obva uyani ari parisk ye that cancer of the prostate. And then you can also take a blood sample ye prostate specific antigen. That test inototiudza kuti uyu ari parisk yekunge ane cancer. The next stage from that angotora kanyama ubva paprostate toona kuti anayo here kana kuti kwete. One method inogona kutibatsira kuti varume vareduce the risk for prostate cancer is eating tomatoes. And tomato sauce has been shown to have a higher concentration of the ingredient that protects men from.
It's not a myth.
It's not a myth.
It actually works.
It is true. I actually have I had the privilege to have a professor talk about it, and he actually confirmed it to me that tomatoes are protective.
How often should a man eat or consume tomatoes or tomato sauce?
And unfortunately, we don't have literature, we don't have scientific evidence to be dogmatic about how much tomato to consume. But we just advise that you include it in your diet as much as you can. An additional factor that is protective for men is ejaculating frequently. It has been shown that frequent ejaculation protects from cancer of the prostate.
Takambozviwa zvichitaurwa tikati apa mwarume wauda zero, but then
no, it's factual.
A fact. Okay.
It's factual. When you offer conjugal rights to your husband, you're protecting him. So go ahead, protect your husband.
Komafata vai vanodini chiremba?
Yeah, unfortunately, even the literature that I read on prostate cancer says everyone will get prostate cancer. Any men will get prostate cancer if they live long enough, whether you are a priest or an atheist. It's written like that in the literature that I was reading. So it's unfortunate. Anyone who is a man will get this type of cancer. Atina kuti munhu osachafanayo. You can get this cancer and then totozongoiona eto autopsy kuti anga ato anayo zvake, but aisiri yamura pamwe afa one pneumonia or something else.